Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good morning to Dr. Hadi. So today we'll be presenting our project, which is we are using the Hyperion Oracle for the to-be process and also everything else. My name is Muhammad Nur Haikal Haziq.
My name is Aiman Memawari.
My name is Nuralian Tasha Muhammad Nasruddin.
My name is Ahmad Nakyuddin bin Zulkifli.
My name is Muzaki Iko bin Zulkifli.
Alright, so today we'll be doing our presentation. So here.
Okay, this is to be processed for the appointment booking process. This is where we start. Then the patient will make appointment. Then it will go to the decision to check the appointment time slot. If it is it yes, then then the system, the CMS will ask the name and the contact of the patient. If no, it will the CMS will assist the patient with another time slot, and the patient need to approve time slot. Then it will go to check appointment time slot again. Then after the check name, the contact and the name, we will check whether the name is exist. If it's no, the patient need to save the detail in the CMS, or is it where is yes, it will sync with the clinic surgery only, and then the process will be end.
Okay, this is the to-be process for the queue management process. We start with the clinic management system, which will notify the patient 1 day before the appointment, and if the patient absent for that day, if the patient absent for that day, it will retrieve the patient invoice, and if it not found the invoice, it will reschedule the appointment, and if the clinic management system found the invoices, it will updates on appointment. If the patient attend on the appointment date, if the patient is new, the patient will have to fill the registration information. If the patient already exists, the patient listed for the queue process, and patient does the testing, consult doctor and surgery, and it will add ministry record, and the patient will make payment.
So the reason why we use Hyperion Oracle is because of the cloud storage. It is a world-class planning in the cloud, where Oracle Planning and Budgeting Cloud is a complete planning, budgeting and forecasting solution that enables organizations of any size to rapidly adopt world-class planning application, improving forecast accuracy with minimal resources. And one of the characteristics is flexible deployment, where they meet today's business requirements and be ready for the future, leverage Oracle's best-in-class cloud technology to deploy a world-class budgeting solution with the latest business innovations. They reduce implementation costs with a packaged solution, combine and securely move data across on-premises and cloud system, integrate data from Oracle and other ERP systems, and leverage existing IT investments. And the next is fast adoption. It is a built-in cloud-specific features, make it easy to get users up and running quickly, virtually no training required. Appeal to a wider user community with an intuitive, role-based interface. Speed adoption, simplify administration with application diagnostics. And the next one is first-in-class functionality. Improve forecast accuracy, connect operational assumptions to financial outcomes. Streamline processes with flexible workflow and plan management capabilities, quickly create reports with an intuitive user interface and full Excel integration, simplify reporting with built-in management reporting capabilities, forecast performance accurately with a rolling forecast and best practices. So the reason why we choose Hyperion is because it suits well with the admin cloud, because they need to do reports and everything. So by simplifying reporting with built-in management reporting capabilities and the Excel integration, is the most suitable.
Morning. So continue with the Oracle Hyperion. So about the data integration, we're using Hyperion Data Integration Management. So in the Oracle Hyperion Data Integration Management is software is a data integration platform that enables companies to access, integrate, transform and move virtually any type of data between Hyperion and virtually any system in virtually any frequency and in virtually any format, thereby eliminating data fragmentation across the enterprise and optimizing enterprise performance management and business intelligence deployment. The server-based architecture of Hyperion Data Integration Management centralizes all core data integration functions in its metadata repository, allowing you to extract high volumes of data from multiple sources, perform sophisticated transformation, and load data into Hyperion or other targets. Next up is the transaction management or data stream. As application grows in capability and complexity, real-time visibility into business transactions supported by this application is becoming an imperative. Transaction management requires IT organization and address key challenges such as tracking transaction status, health, reporting on business metrics embedded in transaction content, and managing transaction errors. So in dynamic reports, designing dynamic report in Hyperion. When designing its dynamic reports, use expanded data segments for optimal performance. For example, use functions on expanded data segments that are not placed on separate rows or columns. Use multiple member selection on expanded data segments that are not placed in separate rows or columns. And lastly is the use single data segments only when required for formatting or calculation.
For the pros of Oracle Hyperion, it is very easy to use interactive GUI system, but also has powerful and underlying ability to code as well as complex as necessary. Easy mass distribution and access for multiple end users, global financial consolidation and reporting for management, global treasury exposure reporting for hedging and currency exposure reviews, legal consolidation, manufacturing plan consolidation and reporting. It gives you the ability to look at your data set in a multiple dimensional way. You can create ad hoc reporting using Smart View on top of the S-based cube, as well as it gives you the ability to manage multiple dimensions in one centralized place using DRM. Okay, for the fit gap analysis, this is the patient part. So you can see that this is all the details, the description. Okay, this is the complexity, the gap analysis, number of days, business process, and estimation. So for example, patient registered themselves as appointment, so the complexity is 1, it's not that complex. It's a non-gap, and the number of days is required is only 1, business process is 1, so estimation is 100. Next is patient book an appointment, so complexity is 1, gap analysis is non-gap, and then number of days, and business process estimation is 100. So as you can see, basically that most of the system, most of the description system is not that complex, it's easy to do. And it only requires within a day to complete. That means the next day and the next day and the next day. It does not require any more than a week. So this is part of the system as well. The next system, where this is the appointment part, where patient is updated appointment, patient choose to edit the appointment, clerk to check ability, everything. And finally, this is where the clerk will do the syncing with the how do I say this, with the CMS system, so that patient will know what to do after that. So basically, as you can see, the complexity is not that hard. The gap analysis, some of it is like fully gap, some of it is non-gap. And the number of days is, like I said, just 1 day. Business process is over here, and estimation is already around 100 ringgit. So that's all from us. Thank you.